I'm about to tell you a story about one of the scariest things that ever happened in my life. Yeah, this story contains myself and my friend the Q-Post, which you guys probably and should already know. So, Q-Post and I were both wearing very distinctive hats. He was wearing a hat like this, and I was wearing an old man's hat, which I luckily can't find right now. But I'll just wear this one for demonstrational purposes only. We're supposed to have this thing. Everybody's coming up from school. Everybody. People are coming from Australia. People are coming from England. People are coming from the moon to come back to Toronto. So we're like, alright, we're going to have a thing. And it's going to be live. We go to Eaton Center. But the specific group that we chose, that was chosen, they are probably the most indecisive group of people on the planet. So we get to Eaton Center. And everybody's there. We said we were going to meet up in front of the Apple store. We meet up in front of the Apple store, everybody has the greetings, and everybody's just standing there. Oh, hi, Drew Brown. And I'm like, guys, what are we really doing right now? Because nothing is happening. And I'm talking to my friend the Q-Post, and he's like, yo, dog. Like, yo, dog. Yo. We found out our reservation wasn't until around, say it's 4:30. Our reservation is at 5:15. The Q-Post and I are like, yo, alright, so we're gonna go. We start walking away from everybody. And strangely enough, everybody starts following us. Q-Post, he's walking, he's like, yo, dog, like, they're following us, yo, dog, like. So we start running, which we call oneing. And we're going through Eaton Center, and we're weaving through people, and it's like Fast and the Furious, Tokyo, Twin Drift. And we're basically cooking at this point. And knocking people over. Okay, we weren't knocking anybody over. Walking through people's pictures, and these guys are still following us. And I'm like, you're right, they're following us. Yeah, let's. So we're moving and shaking now. We're running through, going through people's legs, jumping over carts, hitting babies over, everything. So we're walking outside, and we're like, oh man, dog, it's kind of cold, but I think we lost some still. Like, yeah, man. And basically there's this clown on the side of the road, and you know how people do those stupid things where they go and they paint their whole bodies a specific color. This guy was dressed like Elvis, and he painted himself silver. So we're like, this guy is on drugs. Spend about 10 minutes outside, or heading back, and then we pass this door. It's like, hey, let's check that out. We go in there, and it's like all this brick, kind of white brick stuff, and there's green stripes on the wall, a lot of scuff marks. Like, yo, what is this place? And we're just walking down the hall. Yo, Q-Post. Yo, dog, check this out. What? So he runs over, and we're like, is that what I think it is? What it was a pantry of bare food. It was so beautiful. Like, we looked in the pantry, and there was light coming down on us, and the doors were open. It was like that moment in Transformers where Sam Witwicky comes out of his house, and Megan Fox is in this beautiful dress, and she's there looking all dimificated, and he's like, and as I'm about to say, dog, that's a lot of food, all you see is SWAT teams come flying through the windows like, and then guards start running towards us with swords and rocket launchers, and I'm just like, I will show you my muscle. Fucking punch! And I look at the Q-Post, and man's just like, don't hurt me, I gotta go back to Andrews, guys. Like, dog, like, yo, chop. Who's calling me? I don't know this number. Hello? Oh, yes, that was, yes, I had gotten the problem resolved already. Thank you. Yes, you too. Thank you. Bye. Are they serious? That was Wind. I called them like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They have this service where you can call them, and instead of you waiting on the phone for like a couple days, they say, give us your number and tell us when you want us to call you back, and we'll call you back. I said, call me back as soon as possible. That was 3 weeks ago. She's now calling me back, and problem's been resolved from time. Anyways, thanks, Wind. Balls to you! Liza Minnelli. So yeah, the Q-Post is there. He's all, scared and like, yo, I didn't do nothing, whatever. And these guys are like, oh, you can't be back here, blah 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 blah. And they come and they take us. So we basically died, and they ended up escorting us out of there. Apparently, we were in the backside of Eaton Center, so we were like in the cavernous internal intestinal passageways that intersect. Yeah, we were insides of Eaton Center. I'm like, all right, escort, all right, true, okay. So we start walking. We're like, all right, you know what? Let's go. Let's meet up with these guys at whatever, Green Jeans. So we go, and we're going to meet up with these guys. Q-Post looks at me, and he's like, dog, like, why are they still following us? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I look down, and sure enough, they're right there going down the escalators that we just came up. And I'm like, wow, why are they following us? Like, just allow us. We get to Green Jeans, we sit down, and everybody's like, yo, where were you guys? Blah, blah, blah. We heard the sirens, we heard the gunfire. We wonder what happened. They had it over the TV. Would you answer your phone? And you didn't answer this. And we called you guys. We text. Blah, blah, blah. So at this point in time, I take out my phone, which at the time was the G1, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Alright. Apparently everybody had been looking for us, and they were wondering if we had died, and, you know, if aliens had eaten our, you know, feet and stuff. Everybody's like, yeah, they're alive, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, that was my first encounter with a SWAT team. And, Q-Post can testify to that one, too. It's pretty scary still. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Just got a text. Who's it from? Film and New York. Great.